everyone, it's Lisa with Ink and Inspirations and Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and in this video I wanted to show you how I did this fun little faux ribbon technique on this masculine themed card. And I am using some of the retiring products from Stampin' Up! That will retire on May 31st for the stamp set. And the paper and will retire, well actually it is an accessory, so it is only available while supplies last. And this is the Mocha Morning Designer Series paper. And I'll have those numbers up on the screen for you. Anyway, what we're going to do is I put a lot of this together already, but I wanted to show you that I started with a standard sized card base cut at 5.5 by 8.5. I'm going to give it a good crease here, and that'll be our base. And then I have this sheet of Mocha Morning. I'm using the stripe, and I cut that 1/4 inch smaller all the way around, and that is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm just going to use some Tombow and get that on the card. Okay, and just center it there. And now we can work on our embellishments. This is another print from that Mocha Morning paper, and I cut it at 1 by 5 1/4 to start with, and then I just trimmed it down and cut the little flag in there until I got it the length that I wanted it. I wanted about 1 inch over here left, so I did that, and I also sponged around the edges with soft suede. And this is another print, this soft suede polka dot that is in the Mocha Morning series, and I punched that with the designer label punch here. Okay, and now I want to use my sentiment, and I'm using the Just For You, which is one of the stamps from the Overall set. This set is retiring. I've used that set a ton. And so I'm going to just simply stamp it in soft suede on Naturals Ivory cardstock. Okay, then I'm taking the large oval punch, and I just want that oval in the middle. Punch it out. And I have a sponge inked up already, so I'm just going to sponge a little bit around the edges. And that is going to be adhered to the center here. Just use a little bit of Tombow. You can see I've used the back of this. I love to use my scraps, as you'll see in a minute. Again. Okay. So that is going to go here. But before that, I want to do that little faux ribbon embellishment. And I had done a project with my clubs that required that I cut a 1/2 inch off of some soft suede cardstock. So this is cut at a 1/2 inch. Actually, it's a 12. It was a 12 by 12, excuse me. 12 by 12, and I had to cut a 1/2 inch off. So I had all of these, and I'm glad I didn't throw them away because I love this little technique. So what I'm going to do is just take my bone folder and run it over to kind of break the fibers a little bit. You can see it's really loose there. Okay, and then on one end, I took my paper snips and just cut that V out to give it a fun little end. And then I just played with it and looked down like this, and I didn't cut it until after I got through making the little pleats. Okay, so I want a little bit left there, so I'm just going to start making these pleats and bending, and I did about 5 of them. 4 and 5. Okay, so there I just kind of creased them down a little bit, and then what I did is I laid it here on top of this strip to see about how long I wanted it. And then what I did is I left myself enough room in case I needed extra over here, and then it was still too long, on that first card, so I trimmed a little bit more off of this end. Okay, just like that. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure about how I want it, and I think I'm going to want it a little shorter. You can see, you know, it's a process, and you just might have to just keep tweaking it a little bit, but that's okay. That's how you put it together and get it just like you like it. Okay, so I'm going to leave that about like that and go ahead and adhere this piece down. Okay, I probably should have put a little bit more glue on this end, but it'll be okay for now. And then for this piece, I used a Tombow. Excuse me, I've got that the wrong way. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. And I just put some glue behind it, just like this, and that's going to keep those little pleats in place once I put it down. So what I did is I just started pressing and pressing just like that. Okay, I left off one of my pleats, but with that glue behind there, it just lays just like you want it. Okay, see that? Pretty cute, huh? Alright, and then this is going to go right here. Just like that. Okay, and now I have a neutrals button in Early Espresso, and I've already tied some linen thread to it, and I'm going to put a couple of glue dots on the back there and just apply it right there for a little bit of an accent. So there you have another little faux ribbon technique that you can use, and I think it's really good to use on masculine themed cards. If you'd like to learn more about making masculine themed cards, I urge you to visit my website at www.inkandinspirations.com and click on Mainly Manly Cards, where I offer monthly classes in making cards with a masculine theme using all of your different kinds of stamps and products. So I hope you'll check it out, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.